it's Kara with Inside My Messy, Messy Mind, and I'm going to start doing my writing posts on Wednesdays, so we'll just call it Writer's Wednesday. So last time I wrote about when do I find time to write. So today I'm going to talk about the intention of writing. And the reason I think that's important is because my original intention of writing wasn't for my writing to ever really be heard. It was just to keep me from going crazy. I had my little one at home, and my husband traveled, and I was kind of isolated, and I really didn't have a whole lot of conversation, and I needed my mind to be occupied, so I wrote. So my whole intention of writing was simply to keep my mind busy and going, and to keep my thought process alive. And so I wanted to think about something other than making sure all of the bottles were washed and that they got hand dried and, you know, all of those kind of things. So your intention of writing, I think, is really important. So I went to a business conference, and to me this is a huge step in your writing process. I learned so much at my business conference, and I networked with some really important people. So once you get to your intention and you learn what you want to do, if you can go and you can find a business conference that is just an excellent networking opportunity. The one I went to was Kara Peterson Elevation. She has it every September. It's very reasonable. It's something like $199 for 3 days. And you have an opportunity to meet all different kinds of people. They're all entrepreneurs of some sort. And you just get to exchange business cards, and you get to find out what they're doing, and they find out what you're doing, and you support each other. And that was a really excellent opportunity for me. So when I was there, that's when I actually discovered that I really wanted to make my writing something. I wanted to take it out of the shelf, right? And, you know, blow off the dust and reform it and play with those words again. I hadn't looked at them for about 10 years because my kids had gotten older, conversation had gotten better, and I really wanted to make those books something. And I decided I was going to be a writer, and I was going to really, really write, and I was going to publish, and I was going to make those books something. I didn't know what yet, but I knew that I then had to follow steps. And I didn't know what steps to follow. So the first step I knew is if I was going to have children's books have to have pictures, because you can't have a good children's story without good pictures. So I then decided, well, I need an illustrator. But at this networking conference and this business conference, because a lot of this was about how to be good at business, I learned that what I really needed was 5 specific things in my life. And I chose not to get the first one, which is a personal coach. But I did find a business coach. I ended up going with Allie Rittenhouse, and she's been very helpful for a business launch. And then an accountability partner and a mastermind group. I didn't have any of those things. My mastermind group has been everything to me, and I will talk to you about that in the next video because I'm trying to keep these to 4 minutes each. But I found that the mastermind group was almost more important than the illustrator at first because it kept my thoughts clear. So my quote for you today is, if you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And that's by Thomas Jefferson. I had never been to a networking or a business meeting conference thing before. So figure out what your intentions are with your writing, put that step forward, align those things up, and get moving. Okay, I'll talk to you later.